kids of cons. Now from New York, here is Linda Ellerby.
Should you suffer for something your parent does? Doesn't seem fair, does it? And yet, when we put a parent in jail, the kids of that person often feel as if they've been imprisoned too. Most of these kids live lives where hope plays a big part. It has to. But that's not easy. In fact, for the kid of a con, finding hope can be a daily struggle, which is where having help comes in.
I wish he would have thought that he wasn't going to be able to see us because he's in prison. If I had a father around, I wouldn't have to worry about knowing how to hang around the right crowd. If I had a father around, I wouldn't have to take more responsibilities, act older than I am. 56 divided by 8 is 7, not 56 divided by 8 is 8. I have to help my brothers and sisters do homework and make sure that my mom is doing good, that the house is going right. My name is Jamar. I'm 14 years old and I live in Arlington, Texas. My dad has been in prison for 15 years. He's expected to be in prison 23 more years. Sometimes I kind of wish that right before I was born, somebody was there to smack my dad and make sure he didn't go do what he did. When I was younger, I thought my dad was out working. That's why I never really saw him. I found out when I was about 4 years old when my mom told me that he was in prison. I didn't think I was ever going to see him again. So I was just kind of like, oh, well, he's out of my life. Just keep moving on.
As I started to really connect to Jamar's world, I started to understand that the stigma and the challenges of having, number one, a dad in prison, but number two, really not having any significant, meaningful male role model. I'm Charles Pearson, and Jamar is my little brother. They're big brothers, big sisters. He's just got this smile and this personality that really knocks you off your feet. And then as I got to know him, I was confused at first by a 10-year-old little boy who was angry, who was getting in fights at school and in the community, and I didn't understand the stark contrast between that delightful little boy that I saw and this angry, young person.
His relationship and role in my life is like brotherly and father figurely, and he's like a teacher at the same time. He helps me to stay focused. Sometimes he kind of tells me stuff that I should know about jail, because at first I thought jail was a good place. I used to always tell my mom that I want to go to jail. Then Charles told me exactly what it was, and then that's when I didn't want to go there because I knew it was a bad place. I think I'd be a game banger if Charles wasn't in my life.
He and I were matched for almost a year before we actually talked about his desire to go and meet his dad.
It was like kind of painful being inside that jailhouse. I was like, this the man that left me when I was so young. But I talked to him. It was good that I got to see him.
What's your grades looking like?
I passed in class.
He got all A's and B's and 175.
I always go with Charles for my visits.
With Jamar and his sister Jasmine, I think they enjoy going down there with me because it is a little bit awkward for them, even though they love their dad. The fact of the matter is, in the absence of spending time with their father, that there are certain parts of the relationship they haven't been able to develop. And maybe I can act as a bridge to help in those circumstances.
How you been doing?
Been doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just trying to stay out of trouble, that's all.
How long you gotta be in here?
I got a long while to go.
You gonna be in here for now?
No, I should be in here forever, but I got a long while to go right there.
It's real easy to have a conversation, but it's hard to make up for lost time.
I'm really proud of Jamar because he has overcome so much. It would be easy for Jamar to say, why me? This isn't fair, this isn't right, but he hasn't done that. He is working to do his best. He hasn't become an angel overnight in terms of his anger management. He still gets in an occasional fight, but not anywhere near the level that he was challenged with when we first were met.
I think I'm doing okay. I could do better. I'm trying to stay good so I won't be in jail. When I get older, I'll be somebody's big brother, because I know there's a lot of kids like me that's going to be growing up that will need a figure or somebody to guide them through.